the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He's now going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tackle finally made at the 37, and first and 10 from there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Going toward the end zone.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And the Tar Heels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking for more now. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. As the first down is still going. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the handoff. It's Lawrence. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Page. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. A pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this player a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Page. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. Slides to avoid the big hit.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the read. The back's got it on the pitch. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, UNC. There was no catching him that time.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
The AT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Well, they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Here comes the handoff. Running through the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Aggies pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the wideout goes in motion. And at first down, they go right back to him. Oh, what a move.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid the moving sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Catch made on the right side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawrence. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackle at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, he escapes. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He pulls in the catch. We get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They keep him off balance with a run. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. Coach, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the vertical. Stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. It's 3rd down for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. At football snagged for a completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
And the Tar Heels moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got room to run. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Let's go!
He's looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, UMC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught quickly.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. Way too much speed on that play. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles and going. The tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll pitch it.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Makes the read. Pitches to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're now throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. You bring him down after a short return with a takeaway. The 26-yard line is huge.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Pounding away with the run game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, it's a reverse. Defense not fooled at all. They get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
And out comes the field goal unit. Problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route. But a nice call here, a nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for 6. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Playing for the touchdown on the right side. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. They trap it and sack it back at the 10. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying it.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.